The neutral density filter set by Ultraphoto is a great addition to any photographer's arsenal, especially a beginning photographer. With these three filters, they will add a unique edge to your videography or photography. Let's take a quick look at the actual product and what you get. With the set, you will get a nylon pouch that will hold all three filters. Made out of heavy-duty nylon and a well-stitched layout, this pouch is an extremely good product. It's not like a cheap little piece of fabric that will hold something. It's actually padded and has some nice additions of extra foam stitching to keep these filters safe while in your camera bag. The three filters that come with this set are an ND2, which adds 1 stop of light, an ND4 that adds 2 stops of light, and an ND8 that adds 3 stops of light. Here are some examples of what you can do with these ND filters. Let's start off with video. On the left is an image of my friend Savannah sitting on the side of a river facing the sun in an extremely bright situation reading a book. My shutter speed is set at 1/100th. I'm running an f-stop of 4 and my ISO is at 100. She is completely washed out since my f-stop is so low. On the right is an actual image with the ND filter 8 on it, still running at 1/100th and an f-stop of 4 and my ISO at 100. All of a sudden that blurry background just comes out and fills up the background, and Savannah is just standing out nice and clear and sharp reading her book. Unfortunately, the ND8 isn't quite dark enough, so she's still washed out a little bit, but you can fix a lot of that in post while editing your video, which you wouldn't be able to do with a completely blown out image. Here are a couple images of a spillway in the town that I work in, where I've just basically set my f-stop at about 10 to let in a little bit less light so I can slow everything down, and I still have the ND filter 8 on my camera. It's just creating that lovely curtain blur effect on the water, but all the stationary objects stay in focus. Here's a shot of my friend Cody that was out shooting with me sitting on a rock, just to give you an example of how unique you can have if you have a still object or an actor or model while doing some moving objects in the background. It can add a really unique effect, and that's what makes ND filters great. But don't forget, when doing wildlife photography in the middle of the day or even portrait shots in the middle of the day, an ND filter can be extremely helpful when you're dealing with overly bright situations. Overall, the Ultraphoto filter set is a great investment, especially for beginning photographers. You can see in a lot of these images there's little to no vignetting or no vignetting at all. And the actual image quality, being that I'm using an intermediate or actual entry-level SLR, they come out extremely sharp and clean with little to no noise. So I hope this review, guys, helps you and lets you know how well this product works. If you ever have any questions, please contact me. I'll be glad to help you. Thank you, guys, and happy shooting.